Hello, everyone. If you're a fan of Chinese dramas, you've probably noticed that the industry has a new generation of stars shining in style. In today's video, we'll talk about the most popular Chinese actors of the moment. From historical to romantic dramas, these stars have won the hearts of fans not only with their acting, but also with their inspiring stories and careers. Let's check them out. Bai Jingting. At 31 years old, Bai Jingting stood out in dramas like You Are My Hero and Reset. Besides being talented, he plays the piano and scored the highest mark in a non-professional musician's evaluation. In 2025, he starred in The First Frost and was ranked as the most famous artist of the year. Dylan Wang. At 26 years old, Dylan Wang continues to showcase his versatility since his big hit Meteor Garden. In 2022, his performance in Love Between Fairy and Devil received widespread acclaim. In 2025, he surprised everyone in the drama Guardians of the Dauphin. Wang Yibo. At 27 years old, Wang Yibo is a true multi-talented artist. In addition to being an actor, he's also a dancer, rapper, and professional racer. His role in the Untamed launched him to stardom, and he remains one of the most popular celebrities in China. Xiao Zhan. At 33 years old, Xiao Zhan gained fame with The Wolf and The Oath of Love. But it was The Untamed that turned him into an international star. His striking appearance and talent continue to win over fans worldwide. Gong Jun. At 32 years old, Gong Jun shined in The Love Equations and Begin Again. But his captivating performance in Word of Honor made him one of the most handsome and popular actors in China. Liu Wu. At 25 years old, Wu Lei, known as China's little brother, started his career as a child and has already starred in major hits like Nirvana in Fire, Love Like the Galaxy, and Amidst a Snowstorm of Love. Liu Xue Yi. At 34 years old, Liu Xue Yi has a background in dance, which contributes to his elegance in action scenes. He shined in The Blood of Youth, In Blossom, and Kill Me Love Me. His drama A Moment But Forever premiered in March 2025. Chen Zhe Yuan. At 28 years old, Chen Zhe Yuan won fans over with Our Secret, Mr. Bad, and Hidden Love. In 2025, he showcased his versatility in the drama The White Olive Tree. Jiang Lin He. At 27 years old, Jiang Lin He shined in Love Between Fairy and Devil and Story of Kunning Palace. This year, he charmed everyone as Dr. He Su Ye in The Best Thing. Wang Xing Yue. At 23 years old, Wang Xing Yue has been gaining recognition since Story of Kunning Palace. In The Double, he delivered a surprising performance, and in 2025, he won even more fans with Perfect Match. Ao Rui Peng. At 29 years old, Ao Rui Peng stood out in Wrong Carriage, Right Groom, and The Blood of Youth. In 2025, he shined in the drama Moonlight Mystique. Luo Yunxi. At 36 years old, Luo Yunxi impressed in Love is Sweet, Light Chaser Rescue, and Till the End of the Moon, where he played the iconic Tan Jian. If you've made it this far, comment Tan Jian below. Ren Jia Lun. At 35 years old, Ren Jia Lun was a table tennis player before rising to fame in Under the Power One and Only and The Blue Whisper. Shu Kai. At 30 years old, Shu Kai won fans over with Story of Yanxi Palace and Falling Into Your Smile. His charming smile earned him the nickname Shu's Smile. Yang Yang. At 33 years old, Yang Yang shined in Love 020, You Are My Glory, and Fireworks of My Heart. He was the first Chinese actor to be honored on an official postage stamp in China. Cheng Yi. At 34 years old, Cheng Yi moved audiences in Love and Redemption and Mysterious Lotus Casebook. Besides acting, he's also a singer and released the single Goodbye to the Past in 2017. Ding Yuxi. At 29 years old, Ding Yuxi won hearts in The Romance of Tiger and Rose and Melody of Golden Age. In 2024, he impressed with his performance in Love Game and Eastern Fantasy. Liu Yuning. At 35 years old, Liu Yuning started his career performing on the streets before becoming a standout actor in The Long Ballad and A Journey to Love. His songs are featured in several popular dramas. Li Xian. At 33 years old, Li Xian became famous for Go Go Squid and is known as July Boyfriend due to the success of his dramas released in that month. In 2025, Li Xian did it again and teamed up with Yang Zi in Flourished Peony, Tan Jian Ci. At 34 years old, Tan Jian Ci started his career as an idol in the group MIC, before standing out as an actor in Love Me, Love My Voice, and Lost You Forever. In 2025, he impressed with his performance in Filter. These are some of the most popular actors in China at the moment, each with their unique talent and a promising career. We will definitely see much more of them in the coming years. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content on Chinese dramas. See you in the next video.